Okay. Okay. So right now we'll be doing a special holidays reading, okay? For all signs. So holidays, it's just a few weeks away, and time to start anew and say goodbye to your old chapters. Let's take a look. How will your holidays be? Okay, let's start off with Aries. You know, you need to fight for the changes that you really want to see. You can't just expect the world or the universe to just, throw it in your lap and expect for everything to happen right away. You need to fight for it. You need to work hard for it. And for those of you who's still single and looking for someone, I feel like you need to lower down your expectations and your standards. And not to mention that you also need to learn how to move on from the past. Now, all right. And I feel like there will be two people that will be coming your way for singles, okay? One that is like a younger air sign, and one that is a younger fire sign. This is super young. This one is around 38, 40s, or late 30s, early 40s. And this young fire sign should be around early 20s or mid 20s. Well, if you're in that range of, if you're into younger people, then it's okay. And you will also be meeting another one that is a water sign online. And it seems like you will be. Oh, and then another one. All young. You know, if you're in the range of 40s, 50s, I feel like you'll be meeting a lot of younger people or younger generation. Actually, age doesn't really matter as long as they're, fully committed. They're not just playing games. They're not just after sex, or they're not just, after casual hookups. It's okay, but you will be meeting a lot of younger people. hmm And you will also be traveling. And at the time that you will be traveling, you will be meeting another one, which is just around your age or just 5 years older than you. Hmm. So, single looks like you're going to have a very active love life and um, dating scene. So, I don't feel like there's something that you should worry about your status. I just feel like it's all about, dating and stuff and meeting other people. But as far as the relationship is concerned, hmm I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like you will be having an immediate relationship anytime soon because your main priorities are financial security, your family, or if you have children, and yourself. It's like finding your own purpose, finding your new life path, rediscovering your soul, and healing yourself from the old wounds. And not to mention that there is also someone who's a younger water sign that's been outsmarting you when it comes to finances. If you're in a business partnership with a water sign or with a younger one, or if you're entrusting your financial transactions with this kind of person or with this um, kind of sign, then you need to watch your back. You need to check their works or check their whatever it is that they're doing in your office or in your company, because I feel like this person is not really telling you the truth, and you need to watch your finances carefully. Singles will also have a lot of travels to do or to make by next year, but the thing here is it seems like you will be, there will be a lot of people that you will be meeting, but the thing here is your mind won't be, in a relationship mode, because you will be enjoying your money, your success, meeting a lot of people in all walks of life and different cultures and traditions and stuff. And I feel like this year, singles will also be, um, what do you call this? Like doing a lot of leisure pursuits or pursuing their hobbies aside from whatever their professional life is or whatever they do professionally. So most of you will try to do some soul searching, rediscovering your life purpose and self, and it seems like you will be um, thinking of, some of you, okay, thinking of a career change. But I don't feel like it is really the right year for that. And if you have, or if you're planning or thinking of opting for a new investment or opening up a new business or investing into, let's say for example that you're only going to be the financier or you're going to be a silent partner, I don't feel like this is really the right time for that. Okay? As I don't really see the return growing as what you have expected. All right? But whatever that is already existing, I feel like just continue doing that. It will remain stable, but you will only see the progress around second quarter of the year and third. Okay? So the last quarter of the year will be more of um more of careful planning for next year. I can't say it's gonna go down, or can't say it's gonna, there will be a lot of tension, but Like what I said, you need to watch your back, okay? Because of the success that you will be having and that you will be enjoying, a lot of people will be very envious of you, and a lot of people wants to have the kind of life that you have. But obviously, right before you reach up that kind of life that you have right now, or whatever it is that you have right now, you have gone through a lot of struggles and you have gone through a lot of strife. And people just loves to piggyback and wants to, get it the easy way out. All right? Let's take a look at your chakra oracle, okay? So if you wanted to know if any of those people that you'll be meeting will have any possibilities of ending up in a relationship, I feel like you can determine that. But with all the people or with all the men that you will be or women that you will be meeting this this coming year, I don't feel like you'll be finding your soulmate or your twin flame. But if you're already in a relationship right now and you're kind of a little bit confused whether you're already with the right one or not, I feel like most of you are with your karmic partners. But if you will start to learn, the lessons of the past, then it could actually work out as your destiny. Okay? That could be changed. So, okay, for you, Aries, mysticism, facade, abundance, discovery, confusion. See? This is for those people that's already in a relationship and you feel like, am I really with the right one? And then there's a part of you that keeps on pushing and pushing and pushing, and you feel like there's still someone that is much better for you out there. And creation, expansion, and balance. Okay, you need to learn how to balance. Because most of you are very hardworking. You're more concerned about your financial security, or your earning leverage, and I feel like having a much better life, and having a bigger house, fancy cars, and stuff like that. Because for the past few years, you have been like working so hard, and you feel like none of it have been, like coming to fruition. So this year, 2019 until 2023, you will have that kind of abundance that you can take advantage of. Not unless that even though you're single, there's still someone out there that you're still, that you're still meeting or seeing, or that you still have some connection with someone who's very toxic. Okay? Those are the type of people that can definitely hinder you from progressing and receiving your blessings. Okay? So, okay, mysticism, spirituality, and more of the trekking, it's like you need to trek into, like into the unknown, and it's like you are experiencing some spiritual awakening, okay? Be it for negative or positive. But I feel like for the negative, you have to take yourself out from there, and you need to learn the lessons from the past. Also, I feel like there are some people from the past that you have also hurted, or that, it takes two to tango, but they feel like you hurted them. So they still have some old baggages and those negativities that they are thinking about you, that you will never find someone like me, or I hope that you'll never be happy, or I hope that you'll never have any successful relationship. Sometimes we suffer from from their negative wishful thinking. So time to cut off some loose ends from the past, and it's time for you to forgive and give some closure to other people. Okay? And sometimes we tend to wear a mask that even though things are not really doing well on the inside, or we are already struggling, or when we want to crumble down, we still wear that facade that everything's okay. I'm happy. I'm okay. You'll never see me crying, something like that. But sometimes you just need to let other people see the truth, or what's really going on inside of you, instead of showing them how strong you are. Because um, sometimes being vulnerable is how and when you can see the real people around you. In abundance, I told you that whatever it is that is already existing, you will continuously flourish and you will continuously have that stability until 2023. But the discovery and the balance, it came out both. The discovery, like what I said, some of you will be going for some soul searching, rediscovering your life path, life purpose, and some of you wants to, let's say, look for a change of pace. Okay? And some of you will also be changing your career path, but opting for any major change this year, this coming year. I feel like plan it out carefully rather than having that impulsive changes. Okay? Confusion for those of you who's already in a relationship but not yet married, or you know you're only domesticated, or you're still living in two different houses, but and you're thinking whether you're already with the right one or not. I feel like the person that you're with right now is actually the let's say a mirror. Okay? And there is also a lesson that you need to learn. Some of you just keeps on repeating the same old patterns, the same old path, and the same old um you know same old history from the past. And the creation, sometimes whatever we decide in the present, and sometimes whatever you know we make as a choice at present, that is what we create in the future. You manifest your own, you know manifest your own stuff, and it's also the law of attraction. If you keep on thinking that this person is not really the right one for you, and there's always that resistance from inside of you that this can't really work out, or this person is not really good for me, and stuff like that, and that is what's going to happen. And the expansion. So, abundance, the expansion, right, came right after the abundance. So, like what I said, some of you will be very concerned about, you know, financial stability and financial security, and then you will be opting for some expansion. But don't forget to give back. Okay? You will be blessed, and you will be fortunate enough to receive those kind of blessings. But don't forget to give back. Okay? And balance. You're looking for love. You want love to look for you, or you want to attract love, then make space for love. If you're too busy making money, and if you're too busy working, leading other people, and leading your um, your establishment, or your team, or your company. Okay, so let's take a look. Taurus, single Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look. How's your holidays gonna be, and what will be your single life for next year? Ooh, somebody from the past. And it's an earth sign. Some Taurians next year will be receiving a like a marriage proposal, or somebody will be proposing to you, and some of you will be getting married by next year. Ooh. Okay. And you will also be receiving like a financial windfall. But this will be around third quarter of next year. Although I'm not saying that the first 2 quarters of next year will be, bad for you. But what I'm trying to say is everything that you'll be working hard for, you will be able to enjoy that by the third quarter of next year. Especially if you learn how to, start from something small, and you started with the small steps. And I feel like you're not really that conscious about speeding up the process or expediting your success, then your patience will definitely be paying off. I also feel like be very careful with an air sign around late 30s, early 40s. This person is doing something right behind you, or is betraying you, or there's already something going on at the surface and you're just not listening to your instincts. Taurus, you actually have your own, like a deeper instinct, and you have that, like a very sharp intuition, especially when you feel like your partner is doing something right behind you and you just, shrug it off. I feel like you need to start listening to it because your intuition is starting to tell you something. Now, and you also need to be careful with the choices that you will be making for the first quarter of next year, because it's going to be like there will be some long-term consequence for that, and it will be backlashing you. Okay? Now, so here's the good part. Now, you will be receiving that financial windfall. Either you're going to be getting a promotion, getting your dream job, or you're going to be, getting a job opportunity that really pays off well, the benefits and everything else, plus travel. And I feel like you will start thinking more of following your heart and following your dreams instead of sticking around with loyalty and stuff. So you feel like if you're with a company right now that doesn't really pay off well, it's time for you to look into a different horizon. It's time for you to consider walking to a new path, because definitely there is something that will be opening up a bigger door for you. And you'll be starting a new chapter of your life. Plus, if you've been having some troubles, if you've been having some troubles finding the right one, this coming 2020, you will be reconciling with somebody, although it's somebody from the past. And this is someone who actually, let's say, did not really treated you well in the past, or it did not really work out in the past, or this person just betrayed you, or something happened in the past. That's what it's if you broke up. But this person will be coming back into your life as a better person. They will also be showing you that they really deserve that, that opportunity and chance to be a part of your life again. And either this is an air sign or an earth sign. Okay? It's somebody who is also a little bit younger than you. This person is the one. No, they're actually the one who broke your heart, and you've had a hard time letting go or getting over this person, because there's a part of you that feels like this is the right one for me. We're meant to be together. We're soulmates, or we're twin flames. But why is it that things ended up that way? So all of your questions in the past, it will be answered by now, because this person will be answering all of your questions. They will also be apologizing to you, and they are already done searching for their life path and for their purpose, and life just pivoted them back into your path. I also feel like some of you will be moving into a new place, and by the time that that you get engaged, or that you get married, or that you will be domesticated with someone, you will be moving to a new place. Either it's around the east or southeast or south, okay, of wherever you are right now. So, Taurus, looks like you're single Taurus, okay? Looks like you're gonna have a lot of good stuff coming your way. I mean, a lot of good things to look forward to. And looks like there's an old job, old company, old boss that will be contacting you for you to rejoin them again. And for you to, it's like they're going to be giving you a much better package this time. So it's up to you. If the shoe fits, why not? And you're looking for a new change anyway. It seems like you're going to be moving on from your old company right now, because it's like they keep on giving you a lot of promises and they're not really fulfilling it. So you will be signing up the contract either a month from now or the first quarter of next year, and you'll be up for new beginnings, like big transition. Oh, and actually, right after you changing your job, this is the time that you will also be, hearing from that old flame of yours, and that is also the time that you'll be, moving to a new place or a new house or a new company, a new office. So there will be 3 major changes that will be coming your way for next year. New relationship or marriage. Pregnancy, I don't see it yet. But anyway, new job, new house. It could also, mean that you will be investing into a new place, or that you will be buying a new place. So good for you. But it just seems like you are going to be enjoying a lot of new things coming your way. And whatever that happened in the past, all those heartbreaks, all those heartaches, and everything that you have already everything that you have already gone through, all the pain, the betrayals, infidelities, betrayals of your friends, family members, and whatsoever. Oh, and one more thing, you also need to visit your parents, okay? I'm picking up mostly it's your mother. Okay? Family issues will also be, you need to pay attention this year. Children, I don't see any issue, but it's more of your parents, if they're still around. Or if they're already, in the spirit world, then I feel like it's time for you to, to remember them, light up a candle, and say a bit of a prayer. Okay? Because you're being guided, someone's looking after you, and someone is also protecting you. I'm also picking up the name of letter G. Okay? So, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Oh. Same old cards. Okay. If before you were so confused about where your life is heading and where your life is going, right now, all of the, the big changes, the positive changes that will be coming your way will be more likely will be pointing you to the right direction, as long as you're not going to get yourself distracted. You also need to relieve yourself from that guilt, that's been burying you. There's something that you still can't get over, something that's still burdening you, something that you feel like, that you should do, or something that you need to be responsible of. It's you're not responsible for other people's choices, or if if that is their choice, then fine. But you have to remove this guilt, because this is the one that's been, burdening you. And acceptance. There are also some things in in yourself, in your life, that you feel like, no, like this is not how it should be. You're kind of resisting all the changes that's been coming your way, and instead of embracing it, instead of, opening up your understanding and trying to expand your knowledge and expand your yourself, or opening up yourself to new possibilities, you'll want to stick around to the old ways, to the old and tested ways. So you need some enlightenment, like what I said. Someone's been guiding you, someone's been, someone is trying to protect you, make you feel like that they're there for you, even though they're no longer around, or even though that they're not really, physically around you. So you need to, say a bit of a prayer, or at least, try to talk to them whenever it's possible for you, to talk to them, because they just want you to, to realize that they are still there, and that they are still looking after you. Okay? And grief, especially if you're still, if you're still, if you're still grieving over your losses, this is what I'm trying to tell you about the acceptance. Instead of embracing the life changes that you're having in your life right now, you're trying to resist it. So, and the impasse is that you feel like nothing is, it's like there's a blockage, or there's like an invisible boulder in your way, and you can't seem to find the right answer or solutions. Sometimes when we don't get the things that we want in life, it means that life, or the universe, is trying to point you to a much better direction, because that is not the way for you, or that is not the right path for you. But sometimes when we want something, we're just too stubborn to accept it, that no, this is what I want to go here, I want to do it here. So when you feel like you're being stuck and life is not really moving to the right direction for you, think long and hard again. Maybe that there's something that you need to realize, or maybe that there is something that you need to think that is not really the right one for you, or the right path, or right destiny for you. Okay? Learn how to accept, and that is how things are just going to progress. So let's take a look, Gemini. Right after Gemini, we'll be taking a short break. Alright, Gemini singles, let's take a look. Ooh. There's someone that you'll be meeting, which is an older fire sign, but it's not really going to work out well. But there's also another, which is an older earth sign, and I feel like this is the person that you're going to be like falling in love again, or falling in love, because I feel like both of them are both from the past, okay? Gemini, if you've been actively seeking for a love life or for a date or for a prospect, be careful with an older fire sign. This is the one that's going to be breaking your heart, and the one that will be, not really meeting your expectations, and they're going to be a little bit deceptive or devious about their intention towards you. But there's also an older earth sign that you will be meeting, and this is the person that you will be having more feelings, more connection, more chemistry, and more fun. Because I feel like this person is very easygoing, fun-loving, loves adventure, very outdoorsy, and financially stable, and very smart. Oh, and not to mention that they are, very well built. They are very conscious of their health, their body, and their muscles are very toned, even though they're already in their 40s, early 40s. No, actually mid 40s, late 40s. Okay, and I feel like you will be meeting the right one for you this year. I mean, this coming year. And I just feel like there will be some resistance, or there will be some issues about your family, especially if if your religion is a little bit different. So your family would want you to settle with someone of a different culture, of a same culture and same religion or ethnicity, but it seems like you will be going for whatever your heart says, because you finally found the right one for you. And I also feel like you'll be receiving a new job offer, or that you will be working in a new environment, or that you will be getting a promotion, which is a higher one, or higher position, of course. And you will be traveling, but it will be around for work. And I feel like by the time that you will be traveling, you will be going back to your company and to your, to your boss with a very good, very good news. Because it seems like there's a big contract that you're going to be nailing and that you're going to be closing. And this is part of the test that you will be passing as part of your promotion, or as part of whatever new opportunity that's going to be coming your way. I also feel like some of you will be getting a new car. Still. And some of you will also be... Okay, there will be a closure with somebody from the past. And let's take a look. Some of you will also be getting involved in some unconventional relationship. Like rediscovering a deeper part of yourself that you've been in doubt. And then you will just get a confirmation by meeting somebody that will be opening up your mind, your heart, and in your eyes. Big changes are also coming your way starting the month of April. And you're no longer going to be alone. So your world will no longer be that sad and lonely. And I feel like you don't really have to feel sorry for yourself. And some of you are still holding on to this water sign in the past. But I feel like, I need to get that over and done with. It's done. And finally, you're about to welcome, most of you, by the way, Gemini, will be traveling a lot by next year. That is business related. Okay, it's not about the leisure pursuit. It's about going on vacation or something like that, or seeing the world. But you will be meeting a lot of very important people, including politicians, by next year, and you will be giving a very good reputation for your company. That's why your boss will be loving you. More. Okay. And some of you will also be meeting somebody who's more likely an Aries or like a fire sign that is very well established with high standards, looks very intimidating, tall and fair. It's just obviously that's the ideal of most people. But I feel like this is the person that will be giving you that lesson to learn. I feel like you're going to be hooked up into this person with a very magnetic personality, but they're just going to set you aside. So this person will be a very big challenge for you. Okay? So let's take a look at your oracle cards. Now, if you wanted to ask if you're going to be getting married by next year, I feel like you'll be finding the right one, but the marriage will just come right after. I don't see much pregnancy, but it might come later on, okay? So good for you. And I will also be continuing the, after the short break, we'll continue with Cancer and Leo, and then I will be continuing the rest of the signs by tomorrow, okay? All right. You're still dealing with some spiritual stuff and some karmic connections from someone, and you're not really, being true to yourself. You're always wearing that mask that you're okay, even though you're not okay. You're still grieving on the inside, and you're still nurturing the pain of the past. That's why nothing is really happening and coming your way, okay? Especially in terms of love. You need to confront your heartbreak, that grieving period that you have to, go through. There's no shortcut, okay? And especially right after, to some of you, that right after the breakup, you jump into another person, or you just dated immediately without even going through the right process of getting over somebody, then I feel like this is the time that you have to really confront your heartbreak and admit to yourself that, this person is like this and like that. Okay? There's a quest that you have to go through and you have to go for. Okay? But Grass is greener on the other side, but sometimes you just need to nurture the land that you're standing on first. And you'll find that life is a little bit bittersweet, but you will learn how to go through it. You will be faced with some enlightenment, people that will be guiding you, people that you'll be meeting right in the middle of your journey and will tell you that this is the right way, and you will finally be finding your self-worth. Okay? So there is no other way for you to get over the pain. You still really have to face it. You really have to, to like confront your feelings about it. Okay? Don't deny it to yourself that it's, that it hurts and this person is still the one for you. But I feel like things happen for a reason. Anyway, we'll be taking a short break and we'll go back for Cancer and Leo. And then the rest I will be continuing it by tomorrow, okay? Okay, and we're back for Cancer. Let's take a look. Cancer singles, okay? Okay, Cancer, you're still dealing with this heartbreak from an earth sign. I feel like it has something to do more with, whatever happened in the past, but you're still holding on to this, to this incident or to this past or to this person that you can't seem to cut off your connection with. So, and now you're acting too cold and distant, cut off and dry, and, you're thinking of how to start anew, how to start your life again without this person. Alright, you were so disappointed with this earth sign person that they're in their early 30s, late 20s, and or they're acting like this. Okay, they're very immature, and you feel like they need to grow up more. This is somebody from the past, and actually, this is your, either your twin flame or your soulmate. But you have already made a decision, or you made a decision in the past that you're kind of resenting right now, or that you just feel so hurt. That's why you just moved away. Okay? But right now, you're still dwelling and dealing with a heartbreak, and you want for things to change. Now, here's the good thing. The two of you will start getting closer again, and the two of you will be communicating, talking, try to work things out. But, there is something karmic between the two of you that you need to resolve, especially you. And this is also something you need to realize. You need to start acting more on your mother element, which is the water sign. And you need to stop acting too cut off and dry and too cold and distant, just to protect yourself, and you don't want to get hurt anymore. But you have to let other people know how you really feel on the inside. You can't just keep on masking it or hiding the truth or something like that. Okay? And there will be a major change and transition that's going to be coming your way, because you will be moving to a new place or moving to a new house. And that is the time that, things will start going up, flourishing, and flowing, or making some progress. And you need to stop wallowing over what's built. Okay? Whatever that's already in the past, just leave it in the past. And you can't keep on looking back at, like, if only I did this, if only I did that, if only I gave this, if only I gave that. That's already over and done with. You can't turn back time, and you can't just, keep on looking back into the past and feel so sorry about yourself. Now, and you're like, you're still thinking about this whole betrayal thing, and for you, this is the reason why you can't seem to move on, because you're still thinking about whatever happened and what did that person do to you. But that's part of human nature. People will lie and cheat and take advantage of you, but it's only, it's up to you how you can manage them, or how you will control your own actions towards other people's reactions, okay? Or towards other people's approach to you. Okay, and you're waiting for money to come. You're waiting for, some new, what do you call this? You're waiting for something more of a progress, development, increase, or remuneration when it comes to your job. And you feel so sad, because why is it that things are not really going your way? Why is it that, whatever you want, it's not really happening? It's like it's taking a lot of time for you to really fulfill your dreams and your targets and goals, because sometimes you feel like someone is blocking your way or someone is doing something to you, but actually it's not. You're too blinded by your rage and your pain and your anguish and bitterness. That's why you can't seem to find the right way, the right path for you. Okay? Once you get over that pain and once you let go of your baggages and start forgiving people or forgiving those people who have already hurted you in the past, leave it all up to karma. Don't wait for them to receive their karma, whatever that's going to happen to them. Like, don't be so obsessed if they're going to be, if their relationship will be failing, or if they're going to fail, or if they're going to go through poverty or something like that, just because they have driven you into that. So, you need to start concentrating in your life path, and that's the only time that you will be seeing the right way for you. Okay, or the light that you've been like looking for. Okay, the guiding light. And I also feel like there is a fire sign person or fire sign woman around you who's been acting more like a friend, but this person is not really telling you the truth, or just what do you call this? Like taking advantage of your vulnerability. Okay, because they feel like you believe easily and they can manipulate you just because that you're feeling so weak right now or blinded by your pain. So be very careful, because this person is not really telling you the truth. Okay, there's something that you need to understand. There's something that you need to learn. Now, I also feel like there is an air sign that you will try to communicate with, but then this person is just like, they just want to leave the past behind, including you. So it's a little bit sad and painful, because you have put your hopes up that this person could still be in your life and that you could still get reunited, but nothing is happening, and that this person is already closing their door towards you. And there is a fire sign that will be offering their help, or that will be assisting you financially, but you have to balance your options, okay? You don't want to owe this person anything, because you know that they're going to be asking for something in return someday. So, Cancer single, as far as love is concerned, I feel like you will have that brand new beginnings again with an earth sign, okay? And I know that some of you will be resisting, like, no way, I'm not gonna reconcile with a person ever, not even in my dreams. So, but I feel like there's something that you just need to learn. Why the two of you can't really move to the next level? It's because that you're also resisting the lessons that you need to learn and that you need to understand in this in this life and in all the relationships that you're getting involved with. And you have to admit that this is the only person that you can't seem to cut off, no matter how many people and how many prospects that you've already been with, like man or woman. And no matter how many people you've already dated, slept with, or whatever it is, this is the only person that is more of an exception, and you can't seem to, you know, you can't seem to get over or forget or replace. Okay? So, I'm not saying that you're not going to be meeting anyone, but I feel like you will still be dealing with an old flame and dealing with an old lesson. Alright, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Workaholic, No, you know what? Like what I said, there is someone who is not being true to you. This mysticism keeps on coming up. Okay, enlightenment. It seems like there's gonna be like a guiding light. Okay, which is it will be coming from deep within you, and also you need to talk to your angels whenever things are getting so, like tough and you don't quite know what to do. You can't see which way to go. You just need to talk to your guides because they are just waiting for you to call them out. And a workaholic, you need to learn how to balance your life because you're all about work. And I feel like it's also time for you to give time for yourself and nurture yourself. Gossip, like what I said, that there is someone who's not being true to you and this person is just treating you like a gullible person. Trickery, okay, this is both related to one another. And impatience, don't force all the changes and the progress that you really want, because if you feel like in a job or if financially right now things are not really working out your way, like what I said, there is something that you need to address first right within you, and that's the only time that things will be moving in a direction that you really want to see yourself going. Okay, mysticism, you're still dealing with some spiritual stuff, karmic stuff, and some lessons of the past or past life occurrences. And you don't have to show to other people that you're that indestructible or that strong or that everything is okay with you, even though it's not, because there is a quest that you have to fulfill and you only have to make the right choice. Okay, whatever that you make presently, that is how you will be shaping up in the future. All right, let's take a look. Leo, finally, and the rest of the signs I will be continuing that tomorrow. Okay. Hmm. Leo, you want to get married. Or you're thinking about marriage more of. But there's a part of you that's still wishing for something different, something more. And okay. Mm-hmm. Looks like, okay, for those Leos who's already in a relationship, looks like you're already with the right one, with your soulmate. But you feel like there are a lot of things that you still want to do for yourself. You want to explore, you want to reach, you want to expand yourself, you want to learn, and something like that. But I feel like, Leo, you're about to get married by next year, or there will be a marriage proposal. Someone will be coming your way, to come to you and finally give you the commitment that you've been dreaming about, or that you will be, meeting the right one for you, and it is for marriage. Okay, but one thing's for sure is that, Leo, marriage is already on the horizon for you for next year. I also feel like some of you will be having pregnancy. Now, the only thing here is I feel like you're just going to have some problems with the family of your beau right now. Okay, here's a little bit of a problem. It seems like, the person that will be coming your way, or the person that will be meeting, that you will be meeting, or the one that will be proposing to you, they want you to, to live or stay with your in-laws for a little while things are just in the process of, let's say, for example, instead of leasing, this person wants you to stay first and then, save money to buy a house and stuff like that. So I feel like that is going to be the main problem here, because you're very independent. You don't like being strangled or being, held up or being suffocated. And especially if your in-laws are air sign and water sign, it's going to be like a riot, okay, in your in-laws house. So right now, there's also a new door that will be opening up for you when it comes to your career. There's something that you're expecting to come to fruition, but it seems like it's gonna be, like this, the people that you're expecting to deal with, they're just gonna outsmart you, and it's not gonna pan out the way you wanted it to be. So you will be something about the contract that either you're gonna in cash, or that you're gonna be severing the ties, and that you're gonna be getting your last pay or something like that. There's one last contract that you are expecting or that you're still holding on right now, but they will be just paying you out, paying you just to settle that. But you don't have to worry, because you're not going to go jobless or something like that, because there is a brand new opportunity that's going to be coming your way. And this is something that you love the most. Okay? It has something to do with fire or earth industry. Well, fire is internet, writing, advertising, media, creative stuff. And earth is all about the service industry, consultation and stuff. And with this, because this, especially if you're already with water or earth sign, there's a part of you that feels like this person is the one who's been like stopping you or becoming more of a hindrance to your life right now. So sometimes you just want to walk away, because they're just a big drama, and they're acting more of a big baby than the person that you can lean on. Oh, and be very careful, because some of you will be getting involved in a love affair or like a temptation with another fire sign. You are also going to be glowing and will be very attractive for the next few months. That's why, if you're already seeing someone else right now, then be very careful in being torn apart. Okay? There's a new person that's going to be coming your way. But I feel like this is only a test and a distraction. But if you're still looking, then you will be dealing with two people both at the same time who's more, let's say, more determined to get into their life, or to be a part of your life, or to have your love and trust, and have that opportunity to be a part of you. So good for you. And your finances will start getting better starting the month of March and May. And the new job or the new opportunity, which is, I feel like you're going to start from being a freelance, but you will be much more comfortable and happy working at your own pace, that you don't have to always tiptoe and balance whether these people will like your work or not, because the next opportunity that's going to be coming your way, it will be your call. Okay? And Leo, looks like you're going to have a very fabulous year. Dealing with two people who's more than willing to wait, okay? And to make it theirs. Well, that is if you're not yet seeing anyone right now, okay? Release some of your old baggages. Face your destiny. I told you. Some of you, if you're already seeing someone else right now, or you're dating somebody for quite some time, this is the right one for you. And you need to release your old baggages, the pain of the past, and everything that you have been, everything that you have gone through, because you are about to welcome the new beginnings, the new, the new life, the new chapter, and you're about to enter into your destiny. You're there. You're about to open up, and you're about to finish your journey. Perfection. Sometimes you strive for perfection, and this is what's also been burdening you, okay? Just take it easy. You also need to accept life's imperfections, and that's the only time that you will be happy. Now, you're also being guided, and someone has been looking after you. I feel like it's an old woman, and more like a grandmother thing. And it seems like They've always wanted to see you happy because you've had a very lonely childhood, or you've had that very unusual childhood, and they just want to, continuously guide you until that you'll be reaching your destiny and your happiness. And in patience, don't force the things. Let's say, for example, that this contract or this project, or whatever it is that you've been waiting for to be renewed or to be given to you, awarded to you, and you're going to bribe someone just to get it. If it's not going to be given to you, it means that there's something much better. Because like what I said, this whole thing that this is, that is already ongoing, it's, you're going to be making money from it, or they're going to be encashing it, but there is a much better opportunity that will be given to you, which is you'll have the chance of working at your own pace, and you'll be your own boss, and you'll be much more comfortable, and there will be growth. So don't push for something that you feel like is being taken away from you, because there is something else that you need to start looking into, or looking forward to. In mysticism, you have to deal with some past life karmic lesson and karmic connection, and I feel like for those of you who will be facing some temptations, I feel like there's also something that you need to learn, okay? And you have to stay true to yourself. You don't have to wear a mask, and you don't have to pretend. You don't have to, to make it seem that you're okay, even though you're not. Sometimes it's okay for you to let your emotions flood in, and, let other people reach out to you for help and enlighten you. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for now, for tonight. And it seems like, it's been like a very colorful and active year for you, but for next year, Leo. Okay. So I feel like you're gonna have a lot of things to look forward to. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Okay, same time. And please join to those who's not yet a member. Just click on the join button below this window, okay, so that you can ask your questions. See you tomorrow.